In this mod review, we're going to take a look at the Scania 2 Series 112142 for American Truck Simulator.
Junior, senior.
G'day YouTubers, it's Senior here from Junior Senior Gaming, and today we're having a look at the Scania 112142 edit for American Truck Simulator. Now, I know we've seen this truck before and it's not been so good, but I think this time you might be pleasantly surprised. A lot has changed with this actual new modder that's taken this on, and I really believe it's worth a look. So first of all, this can be found at the Volvo truck dealer in Las Vegas. So let's go check out what's in the customized configuration. Well, first of all, we're having a look at the cabins, and there is the standard normal cabin, or there is the top line. So one thing I just want to quickly check out here, if we have a look, that looks like the standard to me. He hasn't changed the actual interior, so to match. You know how it would look a lot taller? No, see, it hasn't. It's the same. So, well, look, I'm just going to stick with the standard one. And then having a look at the chassis, we've got the 4x2, well, that says 4x4. Hang on. That's not 4x... Oh, sorry. It is 4x4. Yes, it is. 4x4E, 4x2, and then 4x4, so it's an off-road version. Yeah, there we go. 6x2, 6x2 lowered, 6x4, 6x4, whatever the hell that is, 6x6, 6x2, 6x4E, 6x6E, and the 8x4E lift, which looks really weird to me. It just looks strange. But anyway, that is for your heavy hauls. If you want to do heavy hauls with it, you can. You may have to just not worry about that glitch a little bit there. I don't know what's happened there. Looks like it overlapped possibly when it was being modeled. There's two of the same faces there, but anyway. Let's go and have a look at the 6x2. Yeah, look, let's go the 6x2 lift. Lowered lift, there we go. Let's go that one. Looks a bit weird, but anyway, it works. Now, let's go to the engines now. There's a whole heap of different engines here, ranging from 310 horsepower all the way up to 512. Now, there is two kinds. You've got your standard 6 and your V8 version. So we're going to check out the 6 first, and we'll come back to the V8. Now, transmissions, only a few to choose from. We've got the 10-speed, 9-speed, 12-speed, and 6-speed, 16-speed. So I'm going to go to 12-speed and see how we go. Now the interior on this is a little bit sort of dodgy. Well, not dodgy, but it could be better, really, because you have a look here, there's not really much to choose from. I don't know what's happened there. Somebody's like take a big crap on the dash and rubbed it in. That's what it looks like. Then we've got black, there's a grey, black again, and there's a grey again. So you can see that some of them are doubled up there. I don't know why they've done that, but they have. I'm just going to stick with the black, I think, for this. But having a look around, it does look quite nice, what you would expect to see. Not too many jaggedy bits. The steering wheel is a little bit jaggedy, but there's a way you can fix that so that it doesn't look so bad. Now, having a look at the actual paint jobs, there's your standard colors like your whites, blues, reds, greens, oranges, red, you know, there's ivory there. And if you're not happy with any of these colors, you can go any custom color here. So that can actually, you know, make it a big difference, really. Then we have the couple of skins from Euro trucks. Now, this here just looks, yeah, I don't know. This is a really, really old Euro truck skin. And the reason you can tell is because it's all grainy. See, it looks all dodgy, and I don't know if anyone uses that, but it just could be better. I wouldn't use this skin anyway if I was making a truck like this, but each to their own, really. It's old and needs to be updated. So let's have a look at the metallic colors. There's the first one, the second one, and we'll have a look at the third one. There we go. I don't know if you can see that there. It's especially highlighted on the mirror. But there you go. You can change that as well. So 3 colors work. Grand Tour skin works nicely on there. A little bit funny because the pinstripes don't blend in here. They're sort of different. See how they're thin there and then thick? And then they're thin on the back again. That's just, yeah, weird. But anyway. Now the actual, there's another couple here from Euro Trucks. Again, not all of them match up. That one there's not too bad. You know, looks quite good. That one there's another old one that's really, you know, grainy. Doesn't look so good anymore. There's another one. So there's a few other ones here from Euro Trucks as well. There's the skull there, and there's a flaming skull. So, you know, it all depends on what sort of skin you want to have. I think I'm going to choose that one there. And I'm going to paint it black. Then we'll put red there. And then there we'll put an orange. Or yellow. Let's make that yellow. There we go, yellow. And then that one there we'll make an orange. See, you can actually change the intensity of the flames there, which looks pretty cool. I'm just going to knock that down a bit like that. And that doesn't look too bad like that. There we go. I really like how the back windows got paint on it as well. That's pretty cool. Now, over to the accessories. Now, there's plenty of accessories for this. And you can really make it look quite nice. So, there's a few different changes there to the bumper. Now, you can add things on here, unlike some of the other ones we've seen in the past where you can't. You can go and chuck on some spotlights on there, you know, to make it look a little bit more personal. And there is one thing here that you can do, which I like. I really do like for this truck. You can change that bumper. And then if you want to add spotlights in there, you can go and chuck in a couple of spotlights. Although the one thing is the spotlights do blend in a little bit. They could be lifted a little bit so they sit in there a little bit better. I think that they, yeah. So if you put round ones in there, that definitely doesn't work. Definitely. And then those there we go. Now, up to here we have bull bars. So there's a whole range of different bull bars that you can put on there if you want. Many different kinds. I personally don't like any of them, so I'm going to rip them off. And then we have antennas. Believe it or not, but this mod would not be without antennas. It's always had antennas, and when it doesn't, it's crap. So I think the antennas make it on this. I really do. And they're fishing rod type antennas too. There you go. There's some nice fishing rod antennas. There's your co-driver's plate. There is radio for inside the cab. There is now if you got it a plain color and you just want to doll it up a bit, you can put stripes on there. Obviously it doesn't look good on this, but you know, there's that option to put stripes on there, so looks pretty cool. Then there is polka, which is the table on there. You can go and put that on, and you can have your laptop on there as well if you want. Now, where is the driver's plate? I do believe the driver's plate is gone from the outside view. Okay. Then we have aerodynamics on the back there. A surfboard. Now, this has always been in on this truck for some reason. I don't know why, but people have never removed it. It's always been on the back. Don't know why you'd have that on there, but anyway, each to their own. There's a GPS there if you want to add it. There's that surfboard. Well, there's the board there. The windshield dots, you can go and add those. We'll have a look at those later. The windshield itself, you can tint dark, so really dark. And then you can also add flags on there, if you want to add flags. Why not? Let's add the Australian flag on there. It's not an Australian truck, but we can do that anyway. We can do whatever we want. It's our mod to play with. Now, main mirrors, if you want to add black mirrors or you want to have chrome or painted, it's up to you. I'm going to put chrome on. We need a bit of chrome on this. Then we have up here curtains. You want to have curtains in there. You can have whatever curtains you want. Then there is that there, which is the airline. It's an airline. I've got one of these in my truck, but I have it beside my seat, so I can just blow out the, you know, the actual the truck when I'm finished my shift. Then there's a light bar. I don't know if that's what that does there, but anyway, you know. So I don't know if it's an actual working airline, but it looks like one. A few different kinds of light bars here, if you want to add some, and most of them do actually fit perfectly, except for this one has a slight little gap there in between there, and that's just me being finicky, but you know, that would bother me. So just so you know, that has that, but the rest of it looks really cool. Now, unfortunately, you can't put air horns on it. You can only put lights, so make sure you choose your lights well. Just going to chuck those on there, and yeah, let's put 2 more on. Why not? There we go. Now, what else was on there? There's light bar. There is beacon lights. Got to have beacons on there. There we go. And then what else down here? That is, yeah, I don't know why they put these on, but anyway, they're these little aerials that go on the side. They just don't clip into anything. See, there's no clipping into anything at all, so it really doesn't work. Not even with the wheels that come with it. So I don't understand that. Let's remove that. Exhaust. Exhaust. If you want to have exhaust on the rear, you can have 2 there, 1 either side. There we go. I'm just going to chuck 2 on there. Unfortunately, you can't change the exhaust to, you know, look different looks. That's pretty much it. All you can do. That is, yeah, we've got that one. There's the door handles there. You can paint the door handles, chrome them or black. Let's paint them. Above there, let's see, that's what I was after there. There's the doorstep. So you can change the doorsteps. A couple of different kinds there. And then we'll go, while we're here, we may as well go to the wheels. Now, you want to make sure that if you want to use standard wheels, use standard tires. You know, if you want to use the ones that came with the truck, then make sure you pick these, because it does actually have a little bit of problem with selection. The only way to get around that is to make sure you choose the correct tires first. Now, I do like those. There's chrome, as well as you can have different color on the outside. That is really cool. Plain chrome, full paint, or, you know, other way around, paint and chrome on there as well. So that's really cool. Then you've got these rims, the Antigue, whatever it is, I don't know. Then there's the painted ones and those ones there. I know these rims as on Kenworths and Max have these, where they just come, you take off those bolts there and they fall to pieces. The rim falls to pieces and you can actually take out the tire and it's you know, onto a rim, and then you can just insert the rim in there and then bolt it all back together again. It's like a 3 or 4 piece, I believe it is, rim. But I don't know the correct name for them anyway. But I'm just going to use these ones here. Scania Alcoa Full Chrome. There we go. Now make sure if you do that, you put on the Scania nuts and the Scania hub. And then I was just checking to see if there's anything else. There's not. The cover is basically, you don't need one if you've got the Scania hub on there. So it looks pretty cool anyway. So just trying to make sure that I have got everything. That is, the tank. The tank on the side here. Now that actually changes the lid. There's a chrome lid there, or a plastic lid. Then there's the round tank there. And then there's a painted lid is pretty much what it does. So you can have that plastic one or painted one. So whichever you want. I think I'm going to go for the round one with the painted lid there. That's what I'm going to do. That's those annoying things. Exhaust, door handles, side skirts, and the surfboard. Right, okay, so moving along. You need to put on the right tires, and then we're going to change these to chrome. There we go. If you don't change those tires, guys, it doesn't show up. So it looks, you know, it won't look good. Scania hub. We want... That's the Scania hub painted. I didn't want painted. Doesn't matter. But anyway, you can go black. Did that one have painted as well? I did not see that. There we go. And I want to go to the hub. Yes, it did, didn't it? It's painted. Never mind, not that it does anything, but there you go. Maybe only for the back it works like that. So again, we're going to change the tires and then put on the Scania chrome rims, Alcoa rims. There we go. Scania nuts, Scania hub, and paint that black, and leave the cover off there because I don't believe there is a cover for it. There we go. No, there's not. Now, what do we have here? We have the that is the mudguards on the back there. Now it's only got a couple there. Now I wonder why. I've actually had more than that before, so it must be with the different chassis. It shows you the different kinds of mudguards you can have. So there you go. I'm just going to leave it on paint. That'll do. Now down the side here, when you rotate around, you can have the exhausts on there just like you can in Euro trucks, but I've already got my stacks on there, so that's all good. And there is also on the other side as well. There's the door handles, main handles, main mirrors is what I meant to say, not main handles. And the rest we've already seen. We've had a look at everything else. So that is pretty much it. Let's move on to the inside accessories. And that is your main mirrors. Now, for some reason, you've got a windshield GPS and another Navi GPS. You can't have the two of them on there, of course. It's not going to work. Oh, you can. It just looks stupid. It looks stupid anyway, so. But yeah, that's, you can have those on there. And then we have the flag up the top there. The steering wheel. Now, this is how you change that problem with the steering wheel. There you go, black. You can't see it, all the jaggedy bits on there now. So, there are other steering wheels you can get if you want to have them. It's just up to you, really. And you can go and put any of the standard knobs, or Sissel's Mega Pack does work partially with this. So, you can put some of those on there. There's the antennas. We had a look on the outside. There's your CB or your radio or whatever you want to have in there. Again, you can have another CB or a radio. And there's the polka, the table. Then we have a laptop. The windshield dots, which we can go and add whatever we want on there. A smelly tree. There's that curtains. You can put them on there. I'm going to remove them. There is the airline there. Now, I don't know if it is meant to be a proper airline or just a hanging airline or whatever. Hanging items. There you go. 8-ball we can have in there, or the dice. There we go. The dice will do. Then we have the co-driver's plate. Dashboard sets. If you want to add some cups or something like that in there, you can. Can of Coke. Or, for example, Hula works there. There you go, there's Hula Hula. And then there's other ones as well that you can put on there. We'll clear that search. There we go. There's the co-driver's plate. Console items. There you go, there's the SCS cup you can add on there. The flag over the other side. There's the main mirrors. There is some items to put on your seat. And then we have the items you can put on the floor. I'm going to put the esky on the floor there. And that is pretty much it. Guys, if I have forgotten anything, I do apologize. It's basically just to give you an idea of what's there. So let's confirm and let's do a trade-in on the last mod. Thank you. Okay, there we go. And let's have a look on the outside. Well, not bad. I think it looks nice. I mean, I know that the Scanias aren't very popular in America, but I always like to look at where these trucks go, what they do, you know. And it goes to show that this truck here has been around for a long, long time in Euro trucks and in American trucks. And I think this edit of this is by far the best one so far. Because it just looks neat and tidy and seems to work well. So that's why I think it's, you know, the best. Right, just on the outside here. And let's start up the engine. Well, that's pretty cool. I like that. Oh, wow. That's pretty cool. And there's the lights. We got high beams. We got flashes. We got horn. Air horn. No air horn. Wipers. Yes, wipers. Beacons. Yes, disco lights are working. Drop axle. No drop axle today. And that is pretty much it. We'll spin around the outside here. And brakes are on. Reverse lights are working. That's great. Those lights down the bottom, did they work when I put on the high beams? Yes, they did. They did. Very good. The ones at the top didn't. That's because you have to go here and go front auxiliary, roof auxiliary. There you go. And now that'll work. There you go. Fix that. Fix that. Now, let's go into, we'll quickly go and save. So save and load. Scania. Was it 114, I believe? We'll leave it at that. And go save. And back to drive. Now, let's see, once it loads, that is, let's see how the other engines sound. We have to go and check those out. If I can just get this, wait for it to start. There we go, jump on the inside. Well, it looks, I actually like the inside of this. I think it's pretty cool. Old school. And turn off those wipers. And let's listen to the engine before we go in. Now we go and check out the engines in here. There we go. And V8 engines. Now by rights this should sound different. I'm hoping it does, because that'll mean it's well done. Oh, it does sound different. I didn't even hear that start. Let's try that again. Try that again. There we go. Oh, you didn't hear it start. It's very quiet, isn't it? But anyway, that's the V8 engine that comes with that. Very nice. Now, let's take it for a test drive and see how it drives. Now, I do have to remember I don't have the Eaton Fuller transmission in here. It seems to be... Oh, errors. That's what I want to check, guys. Quickly got to check errors. What do we got? Ooh, that is looking nice. It's just warnings. Oh, what's that error there? Is that's truck error. Look, there's a couple of errors, but most of them are just warnings. Missing locator. Accessory. So it's a couple of things that are just warnings there. Which are fine. I mean, it's not going to cause too many problems, so we'll just leave it be. Which is good. It's better than a lot of mods that we've seen lately. A lot of mods we've seen have so many errors, it's crazy. There's the banana brake, the compression brake. Alright, just going to turn this corner here and we will go for a little drive. Seems to be driving quite well. I am, however... Oh, that just jumped straight into 5th there. Try 3rd. There we go. I missed 3rd and 4th, that's what it was. Now, I feel like a kid. I really do in this. So, again, I have to adjust the seat. Because it just feels like I'm a midget. Or, you know, I've scooched right down. We're running the red. Oops, sorry. So, look, that feels a lot better. I'm up a bit higher now. Seems to be driving quite well. There's no major issues here. It's just cruising along nicely. It's a random incident over there. Occasionally happens. So, well, look, it seems to be, it looks good, it drives well, it sounds good. There's not a great deal of errors, guys, because a lot of mods we see these days have errors, heaps of errors. This has only got warnings, you know, so warnings aren't really major issues. But, so it's, you know, probably, I'd have to say this is the best version of this mod that I've ever seen, the Scania 114. By far. I mean, look, it works well, drives well, sounds good, looks great. What more can you ask? What more can you ask for? So yeah, definitely good. But is it worthy of the weekly drive, guys? Well, that's not up to me. That's up to you. So if you would like to see this in the weekly drive, then punch that like button in the arse and make sure that you have your vote, because your vote counts. It's very important, guys, because we're coming up to the very end of the season, which means the end of the year, and that is pretty much it for the year. We then got to vote for the best truck mod for 2018, which is going to be exciting. Really is going to be tough this season, I reckon. This year, I reckon, is going to be tough. But anyway, guys, that is it for me today. Look, I hope you enjoyed this mod review. If this is the first time you've seen Junior Senior Gaming, then make sure you head on over to the Junior Senior Gaming channel on YouTube and check it out. And while you're there, why don't you hit that subscribe button? But until next time, don't forget to keep the shiny side up and the greasy side down, and I'm 1010 on the side. And remember, game on!